playing with the ghost.
Hello everybody! Hello to all of my lovely friends. Well, I was in search of the rape seed fields. Of course, I call it the fields of gold. But before we get to go to those particular places, I managed to pass by this little village, which is quite nice. I love the houses here. They're all stone houses and thatched roofs. And it's just very pretty and quirky. And when I came here years ago, it was autumn. Right now, it's early spring. And I'm really excited to be here. As I can imagine, just listening to the kind of quiet, rural, idyllic life here in Yardley Hastings, in a beautiful village in England. So when you come across this part of this little village, it's really amazing because the stone cottages are just so pretty, and it's an incredible place to really explore. Perfect place for wildlife to really enjoy. I can hear different sounds of the birds, and you know what? It's so good that they made this very overgrown, because it's perfect for all the living habitats here. The animals, the insects, the bees, they've got a perfect place to enjoy. That's why when you sit down here and you're surrounded with trees and a perfect place for this nature to thrive naturally. It's beautiful. I can just sit here all day and forget about worries of life. Or maybe I can keep exploring and finding out more about the beautiful village here. Come, let's go! Welcome to their bug hotel. You know what? They put this together so that insects and other bugs can thrive and live here. It's an amazing place because it has given the wildlife a chance to really enjoy and thrive better. Isn't it amazing for a community to really think about this kind of things? Well done to the wonderful community. On a bright sunny day or any day of the year, this is a perfect haven to just enjoy, because I think when you hear the sounds of the water gushing to the stream and then the wildlife in here, it's a perfect place. I just happen to know that this place is called, down here we get to see, the Wilson's Woodpocket Park. Really a wonderful place to just hang out with your friends any time of the year here in Yardley Hastings.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. Later clock, body talk, there's no need to bring it up.
Now, here we are in their village church. This is a lich gate. I really don't know what's a lich gate, but I can tell you more about it later on. Why most churches in England have that. It's like an entrance to the main church. And beside me are what we call war graves. People who died during the war have been buried there. They've really served a lot for the people in this country. So let's see if I can explore what's inside the church.
The parish church is dedicated to Saint Andrew and has a 13th century west tower and the remains of a Norman wall. It also has exceptional examples of Romanesque detailing. The former Congregational Chapel dates from the 1813 and subsequently became home to a congregation of the United Reformed Church. Worship here commenced in 1672 when a license was granted to John Neal of Yardley Hastings, permitting him to use his cottage for the purpose of worship, and this represents the first recorded instance of nonconformity in Yardley Hastings. Records of worshippers were initially kept to a minimum, since at this time many nonconformists were persecuted and imprisoned, with many in the 17th century emigrating to America, where they were able to enjoy freedom of worship. As a result, there appears to be a total absence of early records until a meeting house was erected and first minister was ordered in 1730. The village's name means rod, wood, or clearing, a place where they were made or acquired. The De Hastings family are mentioned in connection with the village in 1250. The village was struck by a tornado on 23rd November 1981 as part of the record-breaking nationwide tornado outbreak on that day.
When you come to beautiful villages like this, it's just an ideal place to live. You know what, earlier when I showed you the beautiful little private paths in there where all the houses are beautifully decorated, you can say that everyone really enjoys the kind of rural life they have here. And at the moment, as I was walking on this church lane, I can say that people here are just kind, loving, and truly loving a simple, quiet life here in the countryside.
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends. Stayed in bed till Wednesday. Fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that. Leather jacket, though it's too cold. Saw your face in the crowd, and I think with old eyes, her just perfect, yeah, she's beautiful.
So here I am in what I call the fields of gold, the rapeseed flowers. You know, the very first time I came into this country, I told Ernie, can I pose in those yellow gold? He said, they're nothing, they're ugly. That's what he told me. But you know what? I said, I want to. So I really compelled him and forced him to take a photo of me. And look at this photo years ago. And even my friends who visited me for the very first time, they love it. Where do I go?
You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout, 'cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about. Why you
You know what? What a great afternoon to come out and enjoy the lovely fields of gold. The sun is glorious, and I'm so happy that finally the search for this lovely fields of gold. Natugaplak na lang ko kay. I want to be lost here because every time I visit places like this, it makes me happy. You know what? The sun, the fields of gold, the rape seeds. What a perfect way to just spend an afternoon. This is what I call life and loving it here. Mwah. So let's talk about life. Life is really amazing when you get to discover places that you love. And when I was a boy, when I was born in the Philippines, in the mountains, I never thought that my dreams to be able to conquer places and of course explore different places across the world would happen. I feel so blessed. So I'm so thankful to God and of course every opportunity that came my way. Time is important. Make sure you don't waste any time. Make the most of it. When opportunities come your way, grab them, and that way you will be able to tell yourself, I've done it! Mwah. There we go, friends. If you've not joined my channel yet, please do, because I love exploring exciting places and I'm someone who really has a zest for life, and I want you to live that same kind of life because life is beautiful and it should be lived just like the dreams that we all have. Never let someone stop you from dreaming because our dreams are bound to happen. Just like these fields of gold, let me tell you, continue to enjoy life and all the blessings you can ever have. From Jess the Cat, I'm sending all my love on this beautiful, sunny spring day here in beautiful England. Mwah! Well, let me do a special shout out to some friends. To Sweet Uni, to Uncle Lee, to Cat's Keys, to Sweeney's World, to Krishna Moments, to Tizia Channel, to DJ 8 Love Love Love, who else? To Fabons, to Duchess of Thrift, to Yasmin Dormido, to whoever of my other friends who I really support. Of course to Chakai Channel, I almost forgot. And of course Joan of Arts, and to all of you who love me and all of my students across the world and to all of my lovely friends, thank you so much for continuing to support this little channel of mine. I love you so much. Mwah. Yes, also special mention to my kababata Leo Bautista and Aurea Resonar and whoever that I have missed so much. Thank you so much for all your love, and let's continue to keep believing that dreams do come true. Also to my wonderful sister Megan, follow her, Megan Galyogo. She sings like the breath of life. Wow. So after a lovely day out looking for the fields of gold, I finally come here to have a little bit of a mini break. Although my drink hasn't arrived yet, but I have my stacked pancakes with bacon, while Ernie had bananas and blueberry. Well, this is for me. While my drink comes, I can then make a toast for all of you. Thank you so much for following this little adventure. I'm right now in Rushton Lakes, and it's still a time of pandemic, and people are still all only allowed to eat outdoors. So outdoors of eating in the sun. My vanilla shake hasn't arrived, but I'll show you when it comes. Finally, my drink has arrived. But Ernie is still eating.
So are you.
And we're talking that this pancake really tastes so delicious today. What a great day out indeed in the sun. And I can't wait to visit other places and enjoy more. Well, we're gonna enjoy the food now, and we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for following this little adventure. If you're new here, please join, subscribe, and like, and I shall be grateful. Enjoy now. Cheers, everybody.
As you venture into life's journeys, always make sure to find something new every day and enjoy the moment. You have to keep making memories because it's all you have. It's always nice to look back at our pages of life stories. And if you've got so many beautiful stories, share them to the world. That way you can inspire others with how you have begun your journey. Just like me, I never thought that from my very simple life in the far-flung areas in Bukidnon, I'll be given the opportunity and a chance to explore the world. To all of my friends, I love you forever.